Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students and viewers. Hope by the grace of Almighty Allah, you would be fine in health and healthy. Dear students, today's my topic is training and development, its role, its importance, and methods of training and development in organization. So, as you know, training is a part and parcel of every personnel in an organization. Training builds the capabilities of a person or an employee who is to be employed in an organization. Training and development is one of the main functions of the human resource management department. Training refers to a systematic setup where employees are instructed and taught matters of technical knowledge related to their jobs. It focuses on teaching employees how to use particular machines or how to do specific tasks to increase their efficiency and to achieve the goals which have been set by the organizers to the employees. It has various benefits and advantages. It improves the quantity and quality of workforce. It increases the skills and knowledge base of the employees. It improves upon the time and money required to reach the company goals. It helps us to identify the highly skilled and talented employees, and the company can do the jobs, give them jobs of higher responsibilities. Moreover, trained employees are highly efficient in comparison to untrained ones. It improves job satisfaction and thus boosts morale. So this was just a brief description about the training and development, its advantages and benefits. Dear students, now what the training implies does, what the training use does. So as I have depicted in the diagram, training, it builds experience. So we can get the experience by teaching and by knowledge. These three diagrams or these pictures depict as the training of a person, how he gets the development through this ladder. You can identify how he get the skills, how he achieve the experiences and learn day-to-day outputs and etc. So there are various methods of this training and development. There are 10 brief methods described by the philosophers according to their view. The first method in the training is classroom lecture method. Do remember it, classroom lecture method. This is the most commonly used, simple, cost-effective, and conventional method. It is time-saving because it covers maximum number of people in a short period of time. It involves a speech by the instructor with very limited discussion. It is clear and direct method of presentation. So this was classroom lecture method. And number 2 is group discussion method. It is a method used to knowledge and attitudinal development of trainees. In this method, the setup of people examine several empirical studies to find out commonalities to desire the underlying general principles. They then combine their ideas and focus their attention on a given problem at a time, speaking from multiple points of view within a group. Number 3, this was the first and second classroom lecture method and group discussion method. Number 3 method that I want to discuss is simulation exercise method. Generally, simulators are a group of training devices of varying degrees of complexity that model the real world. They range from simple paper mock-ups of mechanical devices to computerized creation of total environment. In fact, some argue that case study reply and a host of other methods can be brought under the category of this method, that is simulation exercise method. Number 4 is role playing method. This is the most important method in training and development. Role is a set of expectations around a given position and is determined by the role partners. Roles are always reciprocal and described in pairs, such as trainer and trainee, buyer, seller, interviewer and interviewee, and so on. Playing roles would entail practical problems like inter-role conflicts or intra-role dilemmas, role overloads, and role underloads. So this was the fourth method of this training and development. Number fifth method which I want to discuss is that is case study method. What is a case study method? It is a written down narrative description of a real situation or incident relating to an organization, and it is business depicting any problem that participants could face in their employment. Participants, trainees are required to propose any number of viable solutions or decisions that match the variable represented in the case. So this was the fifth method. Next method is that is laboratory training method. Under this method, it is a set of experiences in instructed agenda, less group designed to make people aware of themselves, their immediate situation, and their own impact on others. Unlike many other programs, training groups are concerned with the real problems existing within the group itself. So this was the sixth method of training and development. So we have discussed six these methods of training. Now, what seventh is OBT. OBT stands for Outward Bound Training Method. As per this method, outward bound method, managers and other staff members meet and cohabitate as teams of unfamiliar wilderness out of the workplace and away from the hustles and bustles of daily life, where they would live in a cabins or tents for a certain number of days. Number eighth method is IBT, most important method in training process, that is in-basket training method. What is this method? In-basket training method is a method where trainee is required to examine a basket full of papers and files relating to his area of work, etc. Recommendation and make recommendations or problems contained in them. This method is meant for trainees in a managerial level to improve their decision making and other solving abilities. So this was the eighth method. Number 9 method is work shadowing method. Under this method, the training method is chosen while preparing a second line leader to take up the role of the headship, in which the case the candidate could not benefit by sending them to any other general training program. And the last method, so far as the training method is concerned, that is mentoring method. Mentoring method is an on-the-job approach to training in which the trainee is given an opportunity to learn on a one-to-one basis from more experienced members of the organization. The mentor is usually an older, experienced executive who serves as a host, a friend, and a confident advisor to a new member of the firm. So these were the basic 10 methods of training and development. Moreover, you can understand whole the training and development through this diagram, which I have explained, that the training builds experience. We can build experience by teaching and acquiring knowledge. Then once we get this training, we can move, through the development, we can develop skills, experience, and learn more and more new things. And naturally, we can develop at the higher place, and we can achieve the goals of an organization in a decent and this outward way. So this diagram depicts the whole scenario of the training and development program. I hope you would have picked up it in a very nicely. And till the next lecture, Khuda Hafiz. Thank you so kindly.